Boulder, Colorado, one of the most picturesque locations in the world, let alone for college football, and you will see plenty of Buffaloes roaming here. And boy, do we have a fun one ahead. Top 10 team, target on their back, going on their road and right into the snake pit. As we'll see the number 4 team in the country, the Oregon Ducks, taking on a team from the Big 12, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Buffaloes will put total leather and we'll get started. He'll return it. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. So the Oregon Ducks return team didn't help matters out much with that one. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so nice to be able to do that. It makes it easy to play quarterback when you can feature a guy like this that's fast, big, and strong.
First down for this offense. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. As college football evolves, guys, and players have more rights, and they capitalize on name, image, and likeness, and teams are in different conferences, maybe the biggest thing and the thing that keeps coaches up at night, dealing with the transfer portal.
Because they got to make sure that everybody in their locker room is happy. Oftentimes, you're re-recruiting your own players and trying to keep the wolves at bay. And phone calls that are coming in from other programs trying to steal your guys. It is not easy. Probably as difficult as it's ever been, David, to be a head coach now with the transfer portal.
It is, and think about players, man. If I'm not happy, if I'm not getting the run I want, like, I can just leave. I can go somewhere else. I can get paid by another opportunity. So I think players always having their eyes to that portal, looking at a better destination, makes it miserable for coaches.
Off the play fake on first down. Gets it out fast. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now here on second down, see if they keep tossing it around. Give to the back. And he'll have to check his fillings after that lick, but he did get the first down. The Ducks get a fresh set of downs with a fast, hard finish on that play.
Fast is the word. As long as I can remember watching Oregon football, it's always guys that can get the football, get downhill, get back in the line of scrimmage, run the next play really fast, but it always starts with the ground game.
And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Power football with the run. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The 7th play of this opening drive will be a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Gabriel. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Making sure there's no return on that one as the punt sails out of bounds. The Buffaloes offense has its first opportunity of the day. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, and they don't always show up in the box score, but these guys are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. And the Buffaloes want to pick up the tempo. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So we're scoreless. Their first drive of the game, and this coach is wasting no time taking a gamble. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, right through his hands. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. And that decision will be questioned for a while. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Not much running room. He's got one down to the 12. Operating in the red zone here on second down. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. He wants to throw here on second down. Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
I love when people start to understand what we're doing defensively. If they're going to pass the football and that's where they're going to live, well, I'm going to live in dime. I'm going to bring more defensive backs on the field so I can cover more of these speed guys that they have out there. Great job on the defensive back, breaking on the football, making the INT, making the DC look very smart.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. We'll see if that failed fourth down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
Well, you hear about it all the time in football. Go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Sanders. Unloads it left. That is just a sideline clinic. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They're going back to the ground. Bulls his way forward.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Went up top on second down. That leaves them needing a yard here on 3rd down. Got it looking for a first. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Buffaloes have their offense in high gear. He leaves it with his back. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. Hand off from the shotgun. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. And the Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. Quarterback checking off. He'll throw on 3rd down. The quick out. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The offense lining up for a first down play. They'll put the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hunter. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They wrestle him to the ground, but he's got plenty for a first down. And the Buffaloes have taken it inside the 20. They'll give it to him again. And he's knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll do it for the first quarter. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. 2nd down here as they go back to work after the break. Looking downfield, it's Sanders. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Got rid of it just in time.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Man, aggressive play calls. Everybody wants you to be aggressive. They're aggressive. They take their shot. Now they got to live with a little bit of the consequences. They turn the football over on downs. Now their defense has to go out on the field and make some stops.
Using the quick game. They get him down after he makes a catch. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Complete downfield. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. Defense showing blitz here. Catch in the middle, it's Stewart. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Gabriel. The throw to the outside is complete. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. They'll run play action. Feeling some heat. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Coming to the line, looking for that 1st down on 3rd and short from the 29. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through, a 50-yard field goal showing off that powerful leg. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on 4th down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held them to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job by that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the 1st down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Makes the catch. It's Hunter. Across the 25, he's got room. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. Back to pass, it's Sanders. He hurls one deep down the left side. And he's got it inside the 20. Touchdown, Colorado! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And that is the first passing touchdown, first of many of the season for this offense. Nice drive by the offense. Way to finish it, take care of the football, make some plays in the passing game. This offense looks like they're going to be a really hard one to stop.
On to attempt the try. And the extra point makes it 7-3. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish the drive with a 64-yard scoring toss. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David, only able to muster 3 points in their previous 3 drives.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. Like, the passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of and get some points on the board early. In this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. The clock has reached the... They have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. And the Ducks will punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. Slips through the line. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Jesse looking to take it down the field for back-to-back touchdowns.
I think it's really important for them moving forward, too, to have a lot of balance, right? You want to be able to keep this defense guessing, Colin.
Yeah, and you got me searching for answers after that last drive. You stack another drive on top of this, their defense's heads are going to be spinning all over the place.
Out of the gun, the inside give. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. The Buffaloes racing to the line in a hurry up. Quarterback will audible. Back to throw, it's Sanders. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Horn. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. He's going to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Buffaloes!
And this offense is firing on all cylinders right now. Starting the year, game 1, creating a little bit of a pad and separation at the end of this first half. But you can see why so many people are really excited about this offense this season.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. So late in the half, this is really an opportunity, David, maybe to swing the momentum in their favor.
Dang right. There's no time to be concerned. If we're a little bit down, listen, I just think this is a point with the offense that they can prove. Like, we're here, we're going to create something now that we can build on in the second half.
Coach said all week he wanted to be aggressive. This is a great opportunity to show that right now. At the end of the first half, try and generate some momentum, score some points before going into halftime.
They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking for a man, it's Gabriel. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw, never gave his receiver a chance. After they couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Caught on the outside, it's Stewart. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. They have it at the 43, 3rd and short, trying to avoid making a decision on 4th down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. The Ducks will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Makes the grab at the 10. He gets a block. There he goes. Open it up. He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Buffs.
And every Every year there's exciting new freshmen to look at and talk about and pump up, and this guy got a lot of that pump, and you see why. The dynamic play on special teams, you could see the speed, you can see the wheels, and you know the reason the fans were jacked up when they signed this guy this year.
PAT unit on the field. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Man, you just can't put a price on having a guy like that back there to return punts, and he turned that one into a touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to beat him to the left. He just never got started going forward. A huge loss of 8 on the play. They'll line up for a second down play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere, and I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. With that said, let's send it back to the fellas at Folsom Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. The Ducks will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback, then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Back to pass, it's Sanders. Takes the easy one to the back. He was able to reach into his bag of tricks and use it to pick up a few extra yards. And now on second down for this offense. From the gun, running back on the move. And the Buffaloes will move the sticks.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Off play action on first down. Unleashes one. A beautifully placed ball to the outside and the toe drag for the big pickup. The Buffaloes will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Quick pass on the jet motion. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. Picked up some of what they needed on first down. Now it's second and goal from the 5. Now the play fake. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and goal, they'll try to throw it in. Dances away from the heat. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Makes the catch. And he's going to go out of bounds short of the line to gain. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Finds a good hold there and gets 4 to give them a little breathing room out to the 5. And the Ducks in the hurry up. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Out of the gun to give to the back. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Back to throw, it's Gabriel. Lets it fly. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. The Ducks line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. Makes a move. Touchdown, Colorado! And the stomping has commenced.
And that is one of the biggest plays of that young man's football life. The true freshman taking the punt to the house. If I'm the head coach and I watch that, I'm now trying to find ways to get this guy on the field offensively because he's got some special ability.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point gives them a 28-3 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Florida is being humbled today. There's just no other way to say it. A complete and thorough thumping in Gainesville. They're trailing by 18 to Miami. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes. Fires the pass. Intercepted. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. He looked as if he thought he had it all the way, and this junior makes a play.
I'll tell you what, defensive players don't always see where the ball is. They see the receiver and they get to chase him. But really good job seeing where the receiver is, going and making an interception, making a big play, getting the ball back to your offense.
Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Pressure coming. And not much going on downfield. He'll just get rid of it and live to play another down. Now on 2nd down. To the air, it's Sanders. Skips away from pressure. Throws toward the end zone. Fires into traffic, picked off. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. Line gets set, 1st down. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Got his man in the middle. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the 1st down. 2nd down coming up. Defense might bring the house here. The play action fake. Throws to the tight end. Got his man downfield. He's off to the races. And he's brought down after a huge completion. They made the defense pay with that last big chunk of yardage. Now 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got it in the middle. It's Holden. He makes the catch. He's knocked down immediately, but they'll have a goal-to-go situation from the 8.
29 Philly. 29 Philly.
They'll try to get it in with the run. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. Dragged down at the 6 after a pickup of 2.
All right, so now you're in this 3rd down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run-pass option.
And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
And with that last touchdown now, they're trying to create some momentum. They're trying to avoid starting the season 0-1. They know they've got a lot of work to do here in the 2nd half, but you should be feeling pretty good about that last score. Now you've got to keep that up.
And the extra point cuts the lead to 28-10. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Boy, they hope this next drive is more productive after throwing a pick last time, Jesse.
Yeah.
Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Off play action. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. Wants to throw. It's Sanders. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Oh, he's playing with fire, and he's picked off. Got some room to run. He's at the 20. And with the interception, he'll take it all the way back. Touchdown, Ducks!
The number one job in defending a quarterback is making him feel uncomfortable, physically hitting him. Nice job by the defense with the pressure. The hit on the quarterback forces the INT. And then Husky, as soon as you catch that thing, everybody start blocking, get to the near sideline, take that thing back to the house.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. A first down for the offense. The receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He lofts one down the sideline. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. From the gun, running back gets to give. After the filthy move, he's got room. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Trying play action. Lets it fly. And he bats it away. It falls incomplete.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He's not afraid to go deep. And that shot downfield falls incomplete, and that's how we'll wrap up the 3rd quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. Now facing a 3rd down as they line up after the break. To the air, it's Sanders. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Throw to the sideline, and it's complete, and they've got a big play.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this.
Lets it fly deep downfield. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Getting some heat. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th.
Really nice 3rd down sub defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarterback.
Deep shot for the end zone. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Defense looks like they're coming. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. And that's just a flat misfire, not even close to his receiver. Here they come to try it again on 2nd and 10 from the 29. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Ferguson.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Unloads to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Looking to pass. It's Gabriel. Coming after it. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Back to the air one more time. Oh, he can't hang on. Almost had the interception, and this guy makes so many big plays, but couldn't come up with that one. It'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kickers. They'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Pulls it in. It's Ferguson. And he goes out of bounds short of the marker. I don't think he got close. 1st down here for the offense. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. At midfield, he's got room. The expressway is wide open. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Buffalo!
Well, they were able to come out here week 1 and really feed off the energy of this home crowd. They've been making plays all over the field. You could not ask for a better start to the season.
He'll try to tack on one more. And now with the extra point, they're up by 18 here in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Air Force has put on a majestic performance today, jumping out to an early lead and building on it from there. And now we have ourselves a blowout. They're up by 21 over the Astronauts. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end.
Touchdown, Bucs! And the beatdown has ensued.
And the second half looking a lot like the first half, and this lead continues to build. How about the rhythm of this offense? They are showing you a little bit of everything. What they worked on in the offseason has been right on point. Game 1 going exactly how they scripted.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. That's exactly what you want to do when you have that type of field position. Strike quickly, and they did. One play, and they put it on the board. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Looking to move it through the air. Got a man. It's Johnson. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Didn't have much of a choice there but to get rid of it. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking for a man. It's Gabriel. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The Ducks will line it up on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Spits it out to the back. Finds his man. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. Bangs it through for an extra point. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
Perfect execution on the onside kick. And how about the kicker? He makes sure that ball skips a couple times before popping up into the air and allowing his players to go get underneath it.
Fires to the tight end.
The pass on 1st down. Caught by the tight end. No gain on the play.
This offense has a second down play. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking down the middle. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. 1st down here for the offense. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line. To the air, it's Sanders. Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. Off the play fake. Catch in the middle, it's Horn. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. Touchdown, Colorado! And the route is on.
Salt into wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense, defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer, they'll like to forget.
Yeah, you're going to find out a lot about their character right now. Obviously, not what they hoped this would be, and that's demoralizing for a lot of these kids that have worked really hard in practice all week. But at this point here, you're just trying to prove to your coaching staff that you're not going to quit.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Gabriel. Got his man quickly. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the 1st down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Still some work to do after that last completion. It's second down. Got it in the middle. It's Stewart. Hauled down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And he'll chuck it into the cheap seats there and save the down. Nobody getting open there. After the misconnection, it's second down. Looking to throw it again. Finds his man. It's Holden. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. And the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Unleashes one deep. He snares it in the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. And how about that interior defense stuffing the run for nothing? They'll run play action. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Afterburner's coming. The 20. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And the punishment has been extended.
And this offense continuing to put up points. This game's out of reach. You know you're going to win, but still throwing the football, still finding that connection. I imagine there'll be some salty handshakes at the end of this game.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the